skies are dark here from our Lookout Mountain camera, and you can see one cell there off to the left pushing out across the eastern plains, and we have dark skies here over downtown Denver as well from our City Park camera. So that has also cooled us off a little bit. We were in the low 90s for afternoon highs today. Now that the clouds and the rain have rolled in, we're mostly in the 70s and 80s at this point. Up in the mountains, 70s and 80s for afternoon highs today, and those mid-90s out toward Grand Junction. Now, we're going to be right around 90 degrees for the next few days with chances for afternoon thunderstorms headed our direction as well. Same kind of window that we have between about 1 and 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Then things clear out into the evening, but it's going to really heat up into next week with temperatures getting closer to 100 degrees. So today, 92 for that afternoon high, 101 the record set back in 1989. And on average, we should be around 89 degrees this time of year for our high. And like I said, it has cooled down, so we're at 78 at the airport, 80 downtown with northeasterly winds at about 13 miles an hour. And where we do have these storms pushing through, the winds have really picked up, around 30 miles an hour out here toward Akron. We also have some rain coming in off the foothills pushing into Denver. But at this point, from Fort Morgan to Akron, we also have some small hail in these cells that are pushing eastward. That's in those blue shaded areas. And so that small hail is going to move this direction as those cells keep pushing to the east. Here in Denver, a little light rain here off to the west and up toward Thornton as well. So we'll see a few of these showers continue to come off the foothills and push through our area. We're keeping an eye on these storms, though, as they continue to push eastward. And then southern Colorado is pretty much cleared out, but we keep seeing severe thunderstorm warnings issued for a couple of cells down in extreme southeastern Colorado around Springfield, where we have some heavy rain and high winds. Now, here across eastern Colorado is where we have the best chance for that severe weather in through tonight, where we're already seeing those thunderstorms. Our overnight lows will be around 60 degrees with partly cloudy skies, and we'll have those temperatures in the 60s here for the eastern plains. Our brunch forecast in the 70s to start the morning. We'll be in the low to mid 80s for the later morning hours. Barbecue forecast, 86 degrees by 2 o'clock with a few thunderstorms popping up, 89 degrees by 6 o'clock. So we're expecting a high in the low 90s again tomorrow afternoon with a few of those isolated thunderstorms. We'll have 80s and 90s here for the eastern plains, so we are going to see the warmer weather down through southeastern Colorado, 70s and 80s for the high country, 60s out toward Winter Park, and 70s up toward Estes Park. The I-25 corridor, mostly 80s and 90s. As we get into the end of our holiday weekend, we'll have sunny skies with a few scattered showers popping up around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then those all push off across the eastern plains as we get into the evening. Our pool forecast tomorrow looking good. Temperatures in the 80s for much of the early afternoon. Our mountain forecast, 70s for Sunday and Monday with those mild conditions, and it really heats up midweek here. 95 on Tuesday, 98 on Wednesday with a few thunderstorms Thursday afternoon.